We are 1 month away from the Great American Race, and finally, we have a brand new team that's going to join the Daytona 500, a team that has been in the works for more than a year. Welcome to Inside the Lines. My name is Jet. Hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Now, that team that has been in the works for more than a year is the Money Team Racing. Now, a bit of a history with this team. Now, the Money Team Racing, or the Money Racing Team, let's just say that to make it sound better. This has been in the works since around late 2019 when it was announced that they were interested in fielding a Cup Series team. And originally, their first race was supposed to be the 2019 season finale at Homestead Miami Speedway. That never came. Now, the name, the Money Team Racing, a lot of people say this is Floyd Mayweather's team, which is not really the case. It's just the team that is using the likeness. It's using Floyd's likenesses to promote the team. So, yes, it says the Money Team Racing, but Floyd doesn't have, if any, real interest in the NASCAR team. So, just want to clarify that. But yeah, 2019 comes in at Homestead for the season finale. They don't show up. They go absent for 2020 and for 2021, and we all just assume that they were a team that looked like it was going to start up, something happened, and then it fell off the face of the planet. Well, then out of nowhere, David Land, and huge credit to him, now he had some inside information on this story, but he tweeted out this yesterday, where he threw out two names, Kaz Grala, the Money Team, see what sticks, hashtag Daytona 500, and Kaz Grala actually liked that tweet. Kaz Grala also liked the reply to the following tweet where David Land added both the Money Team Twitter account as well as Kaz Grala himself. And then, of course, we got the news today from Adam Stern that says that the Money Team Racing will be working on a deal to try to get into the Daytona 500 next month. Apparently, they already have a car, a sponsor, and their driver, Kaz Grala. An announcement is expected to be made next week. Now, what's interesting about this is that even though it's just been now made public, or at the very least a couple of days ago, where it was swirling around that the Money Team Racing would be making an announcement regarding their entry into Daytona 500. This deal, or at least this has been in the works for the whole month, for a few weeks, maybe even in as early back as December. If you look at this tweet from Kaz Grala, where he said on the 5th of January, it's been a crazy busy first week of 2022 so far. Exciting things are coming together. And then Willie Akamudi, I'm pretty sure I butchered that name. He is the executive of Hallmark Friesen, Beard Motorsports, and a co-owner of the Money Team. And they have been teasing this, again, like I said, as early back as January, the first week of January, maybe even back to December. This has been in the works. So this wasn't like, I know there are a lot of people out there that are saying that they're going to hold everything until they actually see a car on the racetrack. I think this is all but confirmed at this point. I think they already have everything pulled together in order to make an announcement. Like I said, maybe even next week, we should get confirmation of what the car will look like, what number is going to look like, even though more than likely it will be car number 50, as well as the sponsor for the Daytona 500. Which brings us to the entry list. Now, prior to this announcement, there were currently 39 cars that were confirmed for the Daytona 500. 36 charters and 3 open cars. Noah Gragson with Beard Motorsports, MBM Motorsports with Timmy Hill, and Jacques Villeneuve with Team Hesburgh and Rayan Brothers. Well, now with the announcement of Kaz Grala in the mix, this is what it looks like now. Again, the first 3 drivers of Gragson, Hill, and Villeneuve, they are already confirmed. We have already heard announcements from them. We already know what the car is going to look like when we see him hit the track for the 500. Kaz Grala, his name is in yellow because we still don't have an announcement, although it's all but confirmed. And then we have this team, NY Racing. That driver is to be announced. Now, weeks ago, I think NY Racing posted on their Twitter page or posted on social media a picture of them with a number 44 Camaro Next Gen car coming soon. That's it. That's all we heard anything about from that team. Now, NY Racing has competed in NASCAR races in the past, 2017, 2018, maybe even 2019, as late as around there. Then 2020, they stopped. 21, we heard nothing about them after 2019. And we all assumed, okay, they probably closed up shop. Well, now they're back in the fold. They said that coming soon, they're going to be in the Daytona 500. However, it's way more sketchier than the Money Team situation because we don't know who the driver's going to be, don't have a sponsor. All we know is the number, and that's going to be number 44. But outside of that, nothing else has been reported at the moment. Now, let's exclude NY Racing, and we just include the Money Team. that will be 40 cars in the entry list for the Daytona 500. Now, if that's the case, that means no drivers or teams will be going home after the dual races on Thursday. But if NY Racing can pull some strings, get a driver, get a sponsor, and fight their way into the entry list for the 500, that will make it 41 cars, and meaning only one car will go home after Thursday. So yeah, still, even a month before the 500, we still don't really have a confirmed entry list on who is going to be competing in the Great American Race. But aside from that, this is a good story, obviously, especially for Kaz Grala. I really like him as a driver. Obviously, he had that really surprising debut on the road course at Daytona back in 2020 when he filled in for Austin Dillon, finishing, I believe, 6th. Then last year, driving for the Super Speedway races at Colleague Racing, he finished 6th again in the Spring Talladega race. So Kaz Grala is the type of guy that's not a bad option if you're going for a young driver on the Super Speedways, and he can certainly be able to put up a strong performance for a startup team, I feel like. Now, on top of that, he did win the 2017 truck race at Daytona, driving for GMS Racing. So he has been in victory lane before at the World Center of Racing. So again, not too shabby of a pick there. Now, the only thing that we don't know is not only do we not know the sponsor or the number, one thing that we should expect from an announcement coming soon is also how many races. Obviously, this is not going to be a one and done situation. I find that highly unlikely to have all this anticipation and preparation for just one race and then dip. I highly doubt that. So what will be interesting to see is how many races will they compete in 2022? Will they just compete in the Super Speedway races? Will they do maybe just the Daytona 500 and wait till next year? We don't know at the moment. But for now, it looks like all but confirmed the Money Team Racing will be part of the Daytona 500 with Kaz Grala behind the wheel of the number 50 Camaro ZL1, which again, very interesting to see. Technically, even though Floyd Mayweather is not really affiliated with it, yes, it has his likeness and it has his team name, but he's not really affiliated. But still, it's nice to see new teams start up in NASCAR. But that is going to conclude this episode of Inside the Lines. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Tell me in the comment section down below what are your thoughts on this announcement, and do you think that we'll see any new teams come up into the entry list prior to Daytona Speedweeks? Again, leave all your comments down below. But until next time, my name is Jet, and I'll see y'all next time.
I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad, let her ties in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I remember